Ready? Okay, I'll call it to order. All three commissioners are present. It was properly posted on February 22nd. I'll lead us in the prayer and pledge. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the opportunity to gather and do the people's business. We also ask that you'll be with all those that were affected by yesterday's storms, and appreciate all of our first responders who are working that. And also ask for your continued safety throughout this week. I'll ask that you lay your hand on these proceedings. In your name, amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, is there a motion to approve the claims?
I'll move we approve our claims.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any change to the blanket? No change.
I'll move our blanket purchase orders.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
And is there a motion to approve the one item consent agenda?
I'll move approval.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
District 1.
Item 4 is an agreement between Oklahoma County and the City of Midwest City to assist with their John Conrad Golf Course. We'll just be paving a maintenance road. And I actually just came from Midwest City this morning, and they love their golf course and have been putting a lot of improvements to it. So we're happy to help out. I will move the item.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item 5 is to have the chairman sign the 22-23 Central Oklahoma Development Area Consortium Operations Agreement. Is there a motion?
Is this, let's see, is this separate from, or is this related to item 6?
Yes.
Okay. I'll move approval.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
They're now allowing us to have our chief deputies
Sit for us. Okay, good.
at item 6, and so if I continue to serve, Jessica's my chief deputy.
Okay.
So is there,
I'll move approval.
Second.
all in favor say aye.
Aye.
And this is another one of those signatures on a settlement document for the Jules case.
I know that this item doesn't give us any ability to allocate this money. It sounds like we're just voting to receive the money.
It's just to authorize me to sign the
Okay.
paperwork for the
Okay.
settlement. Then we would receive a check.
Okay.
I'm sure typical, like all the opioid settlements, it's very structured on what we can and can't do with the money.
Right.
I don't know that about these, but with the others that we've been involved with in the past, they're very limited what we can do with them.
Right.
Jessica can say something about it if you want her to.
Okay. 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 I'll just put this out there that I would love to allocate some of it to drug court if possible. But we can discuss that at a later date. I'll move approval on item 7.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
And the next item, I am just offering this as a potential for our vacancy created by Adam Luck's resignation on the jail trust. This is General Michael Thompson. I think you have his resume before you. He's interested and willing, and but this is an at-large one, so I was just he had approached me and said they were interested and willing, so I'm putting it forward for you guys to consider. I don't have anybody else in mind, but if you do, then you want to consider anything,
But it's
certainly the
kinda
board's
funny that
pleasure.
this name pops up because as I discussed with Buck and talked to some others, 2 generals kept coming up, one of them being Rita Aragon and one of them being General Thompson. from my understanding, General Aragon's looking to enjoy retirement. So General Thompson would be a great addition to this. His correctional background, when he was head over Department of Public Safety, he just brings a wealth of knowledge to this area. So I'm certainly on board and would make the motion to appoint if nobody else is willing.
Timothy, do you have any opinions about this? I'll add that Steve Buck did reach out to me and said that he was excited to see this name come before us, and Steve was supportive.
Yeah, that's right. General Thompson is excited about this opportunity. Steve reached out to him, and he is similarly retired, but wanting to find something to work on. And
Okay.
he really appreciates the humane issues we've got to deal with and the constitutional issues, and I think he's also excited about being involved in the planning and design of the facility. And, you know, with resignation, he had to move a little faster on this than usual. So I think there's still opportunity for other names that are floating out there.
Okay.
In the not too distant future, there's people coming up on the end of their term, so I know if there are other considerations, it's still proper to go ahead and vet them because I would anticipate we'll have others soon.
I think this summer there's a few at-large ones that will be
Okay.
naturally rolling off. So
And if we appoint him today, we're at 9 members. We're back to being full. Okay. Okay. Okay.
And actually, I need to point out, General Thompson's not here today because he needed to go to a meeting, but he said up front that he would not be able to attend the first meeting in March, that he would be on a pre-scheduled trip, but after that, he would try to schedule any out-of-town gatherings. So I want everybody to understand that he disclosed up front he couldn't make the first meeting. But the reason I wanted to go ahead and offer him for this, because there's a possibility that they may need to meet for special meetings or whatever, and he said that if that were the case, he could go ahead and be here. It just coincides with that regularly scheduled March meeting. So that's the reason I went ahead and put him up today.
Perfect. I'll make the motion to appoint Major General Michael Thompson to the Jail Trust.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We thank General Thompson for his service. Both past and then getting ready to be in the future. District 3.
Yeah, this is the same thing that we've been discussing for a couple of meetings now. This is the equitable road funding policy. We've worked together with each one of the districts to figure out a way to start this process. And we believe that we've come up with a way to absorb those that you need space for, including signs and some administrative positions. And we're looking forward to bringing some of those individuals over and getting started.
And Joe had offered in your absence last time that maybe you might have some openings or something soon and could.
Yes.
I think District 3 may not be able to take them all, at least right at first, but that will eventually it would be helpful to absorb. Obviously, there's funding, but that means not as many roads, and so trying to remember what we're all here for, so can't have it all absorbed in overhead. Do you have any other questions?
Mm-mm.
All right, if not, I'll move approval.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And is that effective to start immediately?
For the next cycle, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Any comments, District 1?
Nope.
No?
I know some people in our district were affected by the tornadoes, specifically my cousin and grandmother, and would like to thank her publicly for ensuring that we'll just say, older grandmother was ushered into a basement, and that was not easy to do, so thank you.
Any citizens wishing to speak? If not, is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll move we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.